question goes, Shalom Kavod Rav. In the time of the Bet Hamikdash, when Kohanim offered sacrifices on Shabbos, were they doing melachot, like cooking, slaughtering, etc.?
Yes. So in Beis Hamikdash, that's a very good question. In the Beis Hamikdash, all of these melachos were permitted. So basically, it was like universe inside of the universe. So many laws that did not apply. Shabbos law did not apply to the Beis Hamikdash. Absolutely, yeah. But only there, only on this in this temple itself. But everywhere else, yeah, they have. How about fire? They're making fire. Right? Yeah, all of the works were permitted. Yes. What else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that kind of explains why we have the prayers on Shabbos that are directly related to this melachot and the ketoret, the offerings, the tamid, and these things on Shabbos.
So the tamid is a daily offering, but on Shabbos we have musaf. So musaf prayer that we pray on Shabbos is actually instead of that additional offering on Shabbos. Yes. So not only daily offering, but something extra. But they would not. On the other hand, all of these offerings were communal offerings. They would not do like personal offerings. Personal offerings would wait till the weekday. Same with Yom Tov. On Yom Tov, they would do only communal offerings. All of the personal Chagiga offering, like a special offering that person must bring. It says in Torah, do not come to the temple with empty hands, right? So they were wait until Chol HaMoed or after Yom Tov. Okay, well,
thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So should I then not make the part of the tamid on Shabbos because my Sidur says that, for example, on Shabbos it says to go up to a certain page and then skip all the way to the Shabbos part, and of course then it comes the Musaf and everything. But in the first part, there's the part of the continuous offering, the tamid.
No. Maybe I did not explain well. So all of the daily offerings are the same for all the days plus Shabbos, but on Shabbos you have one extra offering which is Musaf. That's what I meant. So it's all of the offerings are the same. So tamid daily offering, daily meaning Shabbos is another day, plus extra for Musaf. So we don't skip it. Only some things if you look at your Siddur, some things in what is it in the sacrifice we do skip because it's like a personal request that we request of something like for our physical needs, and it's not proper on Shabbos things about the physical needs. So because Shabbos is more spiritual, and we learned something with our friends from a morning class. So we said on Shabbos we get the extra soul. So it's from extra soul, holy soul, and it says, but what if person does not feel that like he has an extra soul? And you know what Rabbi Dessler Zatzal said? It's very simple, because he did not get an extra soul, because his klipa, his tuma is so much that he just rejected that this holy soul did not come down to him. You understand? So if you don't feel the extra soul, holy soul on Shabbos, guess what? Its feeling is good. It's not good. Not good. It's proper because you didn't get it, unfortunately. So, and some people say, like clowns, say, yeah, you have to pay, eat double extra because of the soul. So why they're clowns? Because this soul is holy soul. It does not eat food. It feeds with kedusha, with holiness, with learning of the Torah. not don't. It does not require any food. You understand? So that's okay. I apologize if you hear the noise. It's from crazy neighbors. I think they celebrated a birthday for a second day. Okay, Baruch HaShem. So that's it, right? So you don't feel this soul, and what else about this part? So it says very interesting also there. So how come Rabbi Dessler Zatzal asks, right? So how come when I don't remember if I said in this class or not. If I said that, please stop me. But he asked the question: how Eliezer, how Avraham sent Eliezer to get a wife for Yitzchak? Did we say it or not? Tell me, please.
The story?
Yes. No.
No.
Okay. Good. Okay. So the question is okay. So Yitzchak needed a wife, right? Abraham did not send Yitzchak to get himself a wife. Why? The guy, he's not a little boy, right? This story happened after Akedah. So Yitzchak is 37 years old. He can decide on his own who he wants to marry, who he does not want to get married to, right? So, but Abraham, in his wisdom, so he sent Eliezer. So, and we know Eliezer was he was also involved party because once he heard that it's time for Yitzchak to get married, he came to Abraham and said, Abraham, Rabbi Abraham, I actually have a daughter, my pure daughter, so maybe Yitzchak can marry my daughter. Abraham said, no, say famous story, you from Canaanite nation, you're cursed, I'm blessed. And Eliezer took it as a champ. He did not get offended, even though like in some sense he was a convert, right? He was a righteous person. So he was the first assistant of Abraham. When Abraham was busy, so he was taking care of all of these things. And when Eliezer went to find the Shiur for Yitzchak, so he had a document in his hand. That everything that Abraham owns actually belongs to Yitzchak, to show them. So with this document, he could forge documents and take out Yitzchak and put Eliezer, right? Everything was in his hand, with handwriting of Abraham. Guess what? They trusted him so much, right? So even though Abraham said, I am blessed, you are cursed, so he did not get offended. Very interesting. So it's for all of the people. I know sensitive people. We're all sensitive, but he was very insensitive, this Eliezer, right? And he went live to the Gan Eden. Guess what? One of the 10 people. I don't think we were going to. I think I know for sure. I'm not going to get in life into the Gan Eden. You understand? So he was insensitive. So sometimes it's good. So the question Rabbi Dessler asked, okay, like how can you give somebody like this decision power who I'm going to marry? It's not responsible, right? And Rabbi Dessler Zatzal explained very interesting. They say, see all of these people, right, who go to the opposite gender day and night. The date on wife number 17. Like by the age 25, you understand? And then when they get married, the next I don't know, a few days later, I remember the expression, he said, when intoxication wears out, right, they all realize, almost all of them, that they married the wrong person. How could it be? Right? And these people, they have experience with the opposite gender, but so they know women. So how could this person go wrong, right? And they divorce, and you see like people around you and around us, like I'm talking about secular people, right? Or even religious people who pretended to be religious, right? It's a disappointment. Why do they divorce? Why they fight? Why? Because Rabbi Dessler explained they realize that's not who they married. You understand? So in their mind, when they getting married, they would get married to somebody else, but it came down to a different person. Or he said, some people say, let's date for a while, let's get to know each other, and then we'll see if we're a good fit, we're going to get married. So a very good thing, right? But there is a problem. So with every second that they together, I'm talking about Jews, every second that they together, it's like they losing holiness, like drop by drop, every second. So, and when holiness drops out of the person, Tuma is coming in. So this it has to be something in there. So if they decided to get married, like so, there is no blessing in such a thing. But if they decided to get married, they're going to divorce very soon. But how come they were married? They were living together for so many years. Yes, Satan was dancing. Now, guess what? They decided to be holy. So it did not work that well. So because why? They decided to be holy, but they did not do complete Teshuvah, right? They just just want to get married. That's it. So Rabbi Dessler explained. So if person, and he said it is impossible for a person to arrive to a right conclusion. Why? Because we all bias. We see like physicality of the other person, something that attracts. They give us compliments, this and that, and person get attracted, and he would get married, she would get married to somebody that they didn't want to get married. So how to not be biased, how not to make mistake? So I have to rely on a third person. Third person has nothing to do with shidduch, right? This rabbi, this other God-fearing person, who would make like conscious decision, right? Not biased decision. Whatever is good for you, whatever is not. And sometimes he would say whatever you did not expect, right? But he would know better. That's what Abraham, son Eliezer, he knew exactly what to do, right? It's very interesting. Rabbi Dessler. Of course, I skipped something. Of course, I don't remember all of these things, but he writes it very, very beautifully. That's what we learn on our morning class. A few days at least. Okay, what else?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.